Hello, everyone. It has been a minute since I've done anything, to be honest with you, with my channel. Just other stuff, too busy, not enough time. But this is my Apple IIgs 3.5-inch drive with a Sony f-75 drive inside, which makes it, instead of an 800K, it makes it a 1.44. And I've had it 6 months, 8 months, 9 months, something like that. And it's making a whining noise, so it's not working. And just so happens that I bought another f-75 Sony, and it just came in today. So I'm going to swap it out and then work on this one. But I need to test this one, to see if it works. So I'm going to take the old one out and put this one in. So here we go. Let's see. There we go. All right. I do not know if it's going to work. Now, the condition that I bought it said tested and works. But who knows what happens in shipping. And as an aside, it was delivered to my home. And I got a ring alert saying that somebody was in my front yard. And lo and behold, there was somebody walking about 15 feet from it. The package, because the post office dropped it up, and obviously I did not have a chance to get there. So when I saw this guy walking up and away, I did not know if he was walking away with the new f-75 drive. So I didn't make a beeline. It took me about 30 minutes before I could break away, and I broke away and I went home. And this was still there, so the guy shouldn't have been in my yard at my front door, but no harm, no foul. But porch piracy is a thing. And let's see if I can do it a little bit better, see if you can see what I'm doing. I'm taking off the back of the connector to the 106 floppy. That is the cable. It is now off. And I disconnected the other data cable. Let's do the side bolts. One at a time. No. Let's see. Now, the next week or so, I should be doing an unboxing of something that I've got coming in. And I'm really, really excited, but I'm not going to say anything about it. All right, this is the one I got from Mike's Hawkskit. And I just think it might be the gears that have stripped on this, because I didn't replace them. I think I may do that. But it's making a high-pitched sound when you hit eject. And it partially ejects, but doesn't go any further. That's why I think it's the gears. And I do have a gear for it. Now, this is the new one I got. Haven't cleaned it, haven't checked it, but we're going to do it right now. No maintenance done on this, but we're going to check to see if it works. And then I can do a clean and change the gears if necessary. I am going to change the gear in that one. I only have one gear, but that's all I need for right now. And if this one works, I'll use that one as a spare. Or just have 3 f-75s, which I don't see a purpose in that. Then again, I'm an Apple IIgs junkie. Sorry. It is what it is. And if you're watching this, you probably are too. Or at least vintage computing. Come on. Come on, little ribbon cable. There we go. Let's move that. Get it out of the way. Connect the cable. It is fully seated. Make sure it's attached to where it should be. Reattach. These drives are actually fairly easy to take apart and put together. And they're very, 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 very well built. All right. That's the back. That's the front. Okay. Let's get in line. For some reason, I had a really hard time getting this style of drive taken apart and put back together. I don't know why. The top part was giving me fits. I never could align it correctly. And then I studied it and looked at it and figured out it has to, the top has to be slid on and then it snaps into place. And once I did that, I mean, you see how long it's not taking? It's not taking a long time to get this done. All right. The drive is complete. Now what we're going to do is I've got to shut down the 2GS, reconnect it, and go from there. Let's see if it boots. So forgive me in advance. Let's see, let's turn it around. All right, give me a second. We'll get her done. I apologize in advance. What I'm doing is I've got to connect it to the Apple card, Super Disc card. Which is which? There we go. And we're just going to real quick test, see if it boots. Because that's all we're interested in. All right. Here goes nothing. Yeah. We got a working drive. We've got another working 1.44 Apple IIgs floppy. So, thank you guys for watching. We will see you soon.